there. Vadim, you sit there. Frank, come this way. Yeah. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for staying with us. It's 4:11 a.m. and what we witnessed was not just one of the greatest fight cards and the greatest night I can ever remember, but we witnessed one of the greatest performances I've ever seen live. Watching that fight, 2 rounds gone, nice start from Dmitry Bivol, and then Artur Beterbiev come on with 3 rounds of treacherous pressure. And I was watching Artur Beterbiev thinking, this guy's incredible, he's like a machine, how do you stop him? And it took one of the greatest performances of our lifetime to overcome him and to beat him. And Dmitry Bivol did that tonight. Tonight, in my opinion, Dmitry Bivol got justice from the first fight and become the undisputed light heavyweight world champion with a performance for the ages. And now this man sits here with all the belts, the king of the 175-pound division. And we have to remember, this is also the guy that went to Las Vegas and Cinco de Mayo and beat Canelo Alvarez, the pound-for-pound #1. This is also the guy that just beat the undisputed champion who was top 5 pound-for-pound. For me, there is an argument that this man here sits as pound-for-pound #1. We'll give Usyk the benefit of the doubt because he's a great fighter, but for me right now, this is the pound-for-pound #2 in the sport. One of the best performances I've ever seen. And for the people here, I think a huge round of applause for the new undisputed light heavyweight champion of the world, Dmitry Bivol.
Thank you.
I've also got to thank an incredible team of people down there, but of course, you know, definitely the biggest warrior on the team, Vadim Kornilov. You know, this guy is relentless in his pursuit for his fighters. You know, never wants the limelight. You never see him on Instagram with the shades, you know, in the background. And a very, very good manager that truly cares for his fighters. And I also have to say a big thank you to Dmitry Bivol's former promoter, Frank Smith. You know, who
What's going on there?
But listen, Frank, as we know, Canelo Alvarez was one of our... Yeah, Frank. There you go, Frank. Yeah, you got it, you got it.
Thank you, thank you.
It was an incredible team effort. We're so proud of the team, so proud of Dmitry. Media, over to you guys for questions.
Radio Raheem down here in the front.
Yeah, yo. With a microphone.
Bivol, you said that you weren't going to consider the first fight and just start over fresh, but you clearly learned the lessons of the first fight with the way you closed the show tonight. When Beterbiev was coming on in the middle rounds, was it because you were pacing yourself, making sure that you had something left in the engine for the last rounds?
Ты старался как бы себя
Сохранять,
да.
You know, I was just trying to following my plan, my plan for the fight. We knew that he could start from the beginning, from the first round. He could start pressuring, but my task was just keep moving, be focused, and counter punch.
Is this win somehow sweeter maybe than even if you had won the first fight?
Of course, it's very sweet, you know. I took my belt back, and it's revenge also for me, and it was sitting something inside of me. I wanted to win, and I won.
And last one from me for the whole table. When you heard 114, and the first card was a draw, what went through everyone's mind? Thank you.
I thought, please don't do it to us again. Don't rob us again. That's what I thought. The first fight was much closer. This was not a close fight.
Regan Slaymaker, not just boxing. Dmitry, dreamer.
Wait, 1 second. We didn't all comment on the...
Apologies.
On the Jean Robert Lane card. First of all, it's Jean Robert Lane put 114. I mean, when is this gonna stop? Like I'm not afraid to say it anymore. When is this gonna stop? Why isn't there any sanctioning body supervision that can look into how Jean Robert Lane saw this card 114-114? I'm not gonna talk about the other judges right now. I'm not gonna talk about the previous fight. But Jean Robert Lane should be reviewed, and he should look at the fight again and show how he saw. I looked at the CompuBox numbers. 31% Dmitry Bivol landed punches, 17% Beterbiev. Jean Robert Lane, what are you watching? What's going on? I mean, how does he explain this? I don't want to say the word right now, but how does he explain this?